てんだ。7月か、7月の5日。3番センター。
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Julio Urias, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Standing in, number 16. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase his tolls. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in to try it again. Number 16. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Cole is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Rob Segedin.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Caesar is in pursuit. He tracks it down. A nice. Ready for another shot now. Number 16. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Thompson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Segedin. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Count is full. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. Padilla rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Damian Rose. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hyatt is after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, number 16. He flew out in his last at bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer. Good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Segedin brings it in. Throw gets him 2 down. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll...
Yeah, it's only been a week. But I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
No errors. They left no runners on base. For Iowa, 1 run, 7 hits, No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the rubber match of this. Ross Stripling starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's having an exceptional season. He's able to put together a solid year, an ERA in the low 2s. He's been around the plate. He's pitching deep in games. So I expect to see another dominating performance from him with his team in the game, and him maybe walking out of here with another W.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Now batting, Matt Caesar. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Caesar.
Here it is on 3-1. And he looks at one that misses ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away. Now in the box, Guy Coleman. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. The 0-1 delivery. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
A really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Second and third, 2 away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Padilla racing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as they move on top 4-0.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan.
Into the box, number 16, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air, and it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. Around second, he's on his way to 3rd. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at 3rd feeling pretty good about himself.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given.
Ready for another chance. Number 16. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he is in there.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Caesar. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Striding in once again, Guy Coleman. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The runner scores from second. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say base.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Austin Barnes.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Caesar giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice. Ready once again. Benito Gomez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hit in the air to center field. Under it is the center fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, number 16. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 16.
Line drive to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they're going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything.
Stepping in, Benito Gomez.
Shortstop.
2 out with the man at first.
Gomez.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Caesar. And that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. Now at the plate, number 16. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one. Looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Gomez onto the grass, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Jason Garcia.
Leading off for Oklahoma City, first baseman Jason Garcia.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes.
The pitcher sure doesn't want to see you again anytime. Thank you, coach. I'm talking about.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend, Mike Montgomery, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4. He's given up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Smoke toward the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he's down the count. He knew he wasn't going to get much to hit. Did a nice job staying with that ball, just shooting it through the hole the other way.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Matt Caesar.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Piedra. And the inning is over. We played an inning, still 0-0. Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Dozier. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Number 16 is there, and he has it for the out. Striding in once again, Ben Casto.
Shortstop, Ben Casto.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 16. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Piedra moving in, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance, number 16. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line toward the gap in left center. DiBiase rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up, and the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
Ready for another shot now, Eric Vincent. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Eric Vincent.
He's set. Here's the 3-1, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Ready once again, Matt Caesar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Dozier. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Kawasaki will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Digging in once again, David Chen. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. Piedra is on his way home. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game.
Digging in to try it again. Number 16. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Number 16.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
In now, Eric Vincent. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Has a look, now the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. O'Brien over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Munenori Kawasaki. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Grounded up the first baseline. And that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up, and it's into right field.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Settling in now, Alexis Cuevas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Omaha Storm. Digging in, Peter O'Brien, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Peter O'Brien.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He makes the play. It's for 3rd. And he'll get into 3rd here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Stepping in, number 16. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
16.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. O'Brien looks up. Gone!
Well, it's one thing to make a mistake pitch and have a guy blast one for a homer. In that case, you know it's your fault.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 16. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for 3rd. And he is into 3rd with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Lifted in the air to right field. Romack is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3. So striding in, Ramon Herrera. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. 0-1, here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Long run for the center fielder. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Now batting, number 16. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Shot towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the 2nd out. So coming to the plate, Christian Colon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Christian Colon.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Kawasaki is there, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Into the box now, Ramon Herrera.
Designated hitter, Ramon Herrera.
0-1, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Chris Withrow gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Chris Withrow.
Stepping up now, number 16. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
Number 16.
Lined back over second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning-opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Stepping into the box, Eric Vincent. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. The 1-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Romack moving forward. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. At the plate, Guy Coleman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And some trouble now in right field.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Standing in, Matt Caesar. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
Caesar.
The 0-1 on its way. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
And that's going to fall. A base hit. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Now at the plate, Munenori Kawasaki. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Munenori Kawasaki.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Romack going back on it. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 5 on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, to say if you play with fire, you're going to get burned, that's exactly what happened. He looked spent, but the manager gave him a chance to work out of a bases-loaded jam. Guess what? It didn't work, and those runs are going to burn for a while.
Striding into the box, number 16. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Coming to the plate now, Eric Vincent. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Eric Vincent.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. On the ground up the middle. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Into the box, Christian Colon. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Caesar has a beat on it. One down.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Our final line.
5ゲームヒッティングストリーク連続安打かな。